Hey guys, welcome back to Advanced Bass Fishing, and man, I appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to hang with me a little bit. Got a good video for y'all today, guys. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite baits to pitch and flip all year long, and that's this Zoom Z-Craw Junior. Works really good in the summertime of the year like we're in right now, but a lot of different ways to fish it, guys. This thing is a super versatile bait. So I'm just sort of going to go over some of the scenarios that I catch fish on this thing in. I think if you start utilizing it, it's going to add up to a lot of fish for you guys as well. Also, guys, I will put the Zoom Z-Craw Junior link in my Tackle Warehouse link in this video description. So you can go to my Tackle Warehouse link here, just click on the Z-Craw Junior link and get you some there. It's a good way to support the channel. And also, guys, quick reminder, anybody interested in booking a private one-on-one on the water lesson with me, just go to my Facebook page, Intuitive Angling with Randy Blaukat, and shoot me a private message for details, get you all lined up with that. Okay, guys, this bait has been around for a while. Zoom Z-Craw Junior, creature bait. They've got three different sizes. They got the regular Z-Craw, Z-Craw Junior, and they got the new mid-size. They all work good. Specifically today, I want to talk about the little model, the Junior. If you're not familiar, guys, it's a sort of a flat bait, a little bit like that. It's got rib sides, and it's got the Z-Craw tail on it, which they use in quite a bit of different baits on Zoom. They got a Z-Craw worm, you know, and the Z-Craw that has here. This tail is super unique because it puts out a lot of action, and it moves the water and puts out a vibration that's subtle, but it's very appealing to the fish. And whatever it is, guys, they love this bait, man. The bass absolutely gobble this Z-Craw Junior up. Now, I want to talk primarily today about Texas rigging, like where I like to fish it. But I'll tell you one thing right now. If you're fishing like a wobble head jig or a football head jig, this Z-Craw Junior is my favorite trailer for both a football head jig and a wobble head jig. So you want to remember that. And also, guys, a lot of people use it as a chatterbait trailer. A ton of people use it as a chatterbait trailer and a swim jig trailer. It is super versatile. So you can use it dragging a Carolina rig, you know, football head jig, chatterbait trailer, swim jig trailer. You can put it on a shaky head. You can put it on a jig head. Super, super versatile bait. So let's talk a little bit about when you want to fish this thing, and we'll get into the colors a little bit here. Okay, primarily, one of the reasons this bait works so good in a couple different situations is the size of the bait. The size of the bait is real critical. This bait is about 3 inches long, so that is the size of a lot of crawfish the fish eat. And also, one thing you're going to find in the summertime is bass in general, they like a little bit smaller profile lure. Now, there is some situations like if you get in muddy water, they want a full-size jig. But most of the time, when you're pitching and flipping around shallow cover, I catch more fish on a little bit more of a downsized bait like the Z-Craw Junior. So that's one of the reasons it works good. And a lot of this stuff, guys, it's like, it just is what it is. I mean, you can try to intellectualize and you can try to say why something works or doesn't work. Ultimately, it's just what the fish want day in and day out, or certain days. So you just sort of have to keep an open mind with that. Okay, now there's a couple different colors I use. I want to go over here. My favorite, guys, like everybody else, you can't beat the old green pumpkin. Green pumpkin is the most versatile color out there. I use it in a ton of different situations. If the water's really clear, I'll fish it just like that. If it's got a little color to it, I'll dye, you know, chartreuse or orange on the tail. And the amount of chartreuse or orange I put on there depends on the water visibility and the light intensity, but I'll mix it up with that. Got to have your green pumpkin there. Another one that's really good, guys, is Junebug. Junebug is a really good, it's a really good color for that in-between watercolor. So if you have water that's sort of like, it's not muddy, but it's got a pretty decent stain to it, like water visibility about 1.5 feet or so, a Junebug is a really good color for that. Also, Junebug is a really good color for the swim jig or any type of grass situation. The 420, this is another good color, guys. The 420 is going to be similar a little bit to the green pumpkin. It's going to be a little bit darker, but the 420 is another good versatile color. Since it is darker, it'll work in a little bit more off-colored, you know, situations than the straight green pumpkin. Got to have a 420. And then finally, you got to have your black and blue sapphire. Like I said, call this black blue sapphire. This is going to be your off-colored or dirty watercolor. So when that water visibility is under 1 foot, I'll go to the black and blue like this. And sometimes if it's really dirty, I'll go to a straight black. Like if the water visibility is like 3 or 4 inches, straight black, black with a little blue flake if it's about a foot and a half. So they make a bunch. You can look in the colors there, guys. When you look at that Tackle Warehouse link I put in there, just they got a bunch of different colors, and they're all good. Don't get me wrong. Those are just the ones that have worked for me, and some of them I hadn't tried. You might just experiment with them a little bit, but it's like anything else. You know, it's just all relative to your water clarity and your your sunlight conditions and all that type of stuff. Okay, let's talk a little bit about where this thing works specifically during the warmer weather months. This is going to be a deal for me. It's going to be for pitching and flipping around any shallow cover that you have in your lake. It works good. I don't care if you got lily pads, hydrilla milfoil, reeds, or cattails. Like if you guys are down south or in river systems or in tidal water systems, it's an excellent bait around vegetation. I've caught a ton of fish on it, flipping like lily pads on the Potomac River. Docks is another thing. I love fishing docks, and I really love to fish the piling type docks with it. So all you guys that live on those lakes that have the piling docks, like the Coosa River, you know, Logan Martin Lake, all the TVA lakes, Lake Norman in North Carolina, especially if you got some spotted bass. Spotted bass love that little Z-Craw Jr. Really good around boat docks, and then just around any shallow wood cover. Lay down trees, logs, or anything like that in the water. I've caught a lot of fish on that bait also around shallow floating docks. So like in my part of the country, I try to find the areas that have the most stained water, and like I'll go back into the back of the coves where those shallow docks are, like 3 or 4 foot on the outside of them, and pitch and flip that Z-Craw Jr. just around those shallow docks. It's really good. I think one of the reasons it works really good in the summertime, especially like the green pumpkin colors, if you put a little chartreuse or orange on those fat flappers there, even with the watermelon color, it sort of makes it look like a bluegill flickering around there. And we all know there's a lot of bluegills up shallow in the summertime, and I think those tails moving with a little bit of chartreuse, they think it's a bluegill, I guess. I'm not sure, but all I know is they bite it. They bite that thing really, really good. All 3 colors they bite good. But if you want a bait that'll get you some good fish and lots of bites, give it a try, guys. Like I said, check them out. My Tackle Warehouse link in this video description. Hope it helped you guys catch some good fish.